Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Today we're going to take you on a tour of this wildly popular 2020 Nissan Kicks SR. This has just over 128,000 kilometers on it, no accident history, a ton of service history on the Carfax. We'll review that in a moment, and it's in incredible condition. Now you can see from the side profile here, this is a subcompact SUV, but don't kid yourself when you take a look at the interior and the cargo space, it still has plenty of room to do the job. Now, what's underneath the hood of a Kicks is a 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine connected to a CVT automatic transmission. The SR is the top of the line model as well, so we'll review some of those features, including these 17-inch alloy wheels that we get on this SR model. Nice tires on there as well. Now, as we do this tour, if there's dings, dents, scratches, I will point them out to you as we go, so that way you know the condition of this used Kicks, so you can make a great decision to buy it at Clarington Kia. We have LED turn signals in the mirrors, we have vent visors over the windows, and we have 4 cameras on the car to give us that around view camera system that Nissan so loves to use, and it's a really, really popular system. Now, usually the vent visors up tops means that it was a smoker's vehicle, but it was not. This is a non-smoker car, so I want to get that out of the way because keen used car buyers will know to look for that, but this is a non-smoker. Really interesting looking taillights on the back of the Kicks. We have that integrated spoiler up top. And then coming around to the back, give you a look at the tailgate here. Kicks logo, we have rear sonar. Back bumper is in nice shape thanks to the fact that they use this black recycled plastic here so it doesn't scratch up as easy. And then we have the SR logo in the back. Now popping open the trunk, you'll see here still plenty of room in the back. That's a full-size suitcase back here with lots of room. Cargo cover is still on here as well. Usually that goes in the garage and never see that again, but it's still here, which is great. And then we have the split folding rear seats in case you need a little bit more room than that. Now coming around the passenger side, again, we're just inspecting for dings, dents, scratches to show you the condition of this, so that way you have a great idea, almost as if you were here in person. And now coming around to the front, take a look at these really unique looking headlights. We have LED headlights, LED daytime running lights, fog lights down below as well. And then taking a step back, we have a camera even in the front here, right under that Nissan logo. You might be able to spot it there. And then up front here, I noticed just maybe 1 or 2 little stone chips here on the hood edge. Pretty common, again, 128,000 kilometers. And then the worst of it, which isn't really bad, is one scratch right here, but I can't catch my nail in it. I think a buff and polish on the weekend will lighten that up quite a bit. So it's in really, really nice shape. Now let's go take a look at the back seats, and then we'll hop in the front and go over some of the features. Having your first look, we do have this leather interior. It has the nice orange contrast stitching. Everything looks neat and tidy back here. There's no rips, tears, stains, or burns. And then there is USB ports for the rear passengers. Right, kind of hard to see it right there. All right, now let's go look in the front seat. So the Kicks SR in particular has a very unique front seat. And you might have noticed it right here. Take a look at this. This is a speaker from the Bose audio system. So this is your personal speaker for the driver. Now, don't be alarmed, they are not terribly loud. It just gives you that kind of 3D surround sound audio that people love right up top there. We've got a driver's armrest. These seats are in great shape. Height adjustable driver's seat as well. And then the passenger seat's also looking really, really nice. Now hopping in. All right, so now that we're inside, some of the safety features you're going to get with the Kicks, in particular the SR. So we have forward emergency braking. We also have rear automatic braking. So if you're backing up and you get too close to something, it'll actually apply the brakes for you in the rear, which is a really nice feature to have. We have lane departure warning. We have blind spot warning as well. And you'll notice it's right here. It's inside the car, not outside. So that way the weather doesn't affect this. You're always going to see that light there. We have rear cross traffic alert, a round view camera system, which I'll show you in a moment, plus some other great safety features. You can ask the sales team for the long list if you'd like to see it. Leather wrapped steering wheel. We have that orange contrast stitching underneath the wheel as well. Our cruise control is over here, and then our controls for our center screen up top. You'll see 128,836 kilometers. Lots of information can be changed and displayed over here on the left-hand side, so you can cycle through that and show whatever you'd like to see as you're driving. And then give you a little look at the interior from the driver's perspective. Nice soft touch material on the dashboard. Cleverly laid out center console here. Now in the infotainment system, you'll notice that there's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. We also have Sirius satellite radio, which is great. Hitting the menu button here just gives you kind of a look at that. Putting it in reverse is our first look at the around view camera system. So you see we have the rear view camera on the left and then that top down view on the right hand side. Now, nice little thing that you can do is when you put it into drive, you can hit the camera button at a low speed and it'll actually show you the front camera as well. So you get a front view. So that's going to make parking very, very easy, either going forward or reversing as well. Now we have a climate control system in the Kicks. We can see our heated driver and passenger seat buttons as well. USB, 12 volt, auxiliary, all the stuff. Our push button starter, our automatic shifter, and then I left the key in the cup holder to show you that at the very top, a little hard to see with the glare, one second. At the top here, this is our remote start. So the Kicks does come with a remote start as well, which is a nice feature to have. Now, last but not least, but something very important to review is our Carfax. I mentioned that it has no accident history, and look at this. 15 service records found on this Carfax. That's a great information to see, so you can review at your leisure what service has been done to this vehicle. And then here is what Clarington Kia has done to the car to make sure that it is ready, safe, and going to be a fantastic purchase for you. So they replaced the front brake pads and machined the rotors, done a rear brake service, so they take apart the rear brakes, lubricate them, put them all back together, done a brake fluid flush, replaced the front control arms, done a lube oil filter change, the engine air filter, new wiper blades, a 4-cylinder tune-up, so new spark plugs as well in this. That's fantastic. All for a total of $2,731 of maintenance and safety work to make sure that when you take this home, it's going to be a fantastic vehicle for you. That tune-up, I'm going to tell you right now, that is not a safety item. That is just reconditioning. That means that the maintenance is being updated on this Kick. So when you bring it in for your first oil change, they're not asking you to do a tune-up. They're not asking you for expensive maintenance. It's just nice, easy, in and out service. And that's a big bonus of buying a car here at Clarington Kia. So visit us in-store or online where you can get behind the wheel of this fantastic Kicks SR right here at Clarington Kia. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.